Trinidad and Tobago, a land rich in culture and heritage, shines on the global stage for gifting the world with the vibrant sounds of the steel pan. The steel pan is not just an instrument, it's a symbol of their resilience, creativity, and spirit. But beyond its musical significance, the steel pan also holds economic and cultural importance, making the case for its protection through geographical indication.
Geographical indicators are really intellectual property rights that gives the assurance that a product has the right quality, reputation, and characteristics specific to a geographic location. So the GI for Trinidad and Tobago for the steel pan will really raise the branding of the steel pan within the country, right? It will create new opportunities for manufacturers in order to penetrate export markets as well as local markets. It will give the assurance to the customers that the pans are of a certain quality and they are durable and dependable.
Originating from the ingenuity of enslaved Africans, who repurposed discarded oil drums into musical instruments, the steel pan embodies resilience and creativity. The art of crafting steel pans has been passed down through generations, with skilled artisans meticulously tuning each drum to perfection.
Everything starts with raw material. In this instance, we have two kinds of raw material. The drum, and as Calypsonian Black Stallion said, the skill of the man.
Getting involved on this instrument which was invented on our shores, being the only family of musical instruments invented in the 20th century. Safeguarding that heritage is critical. And I think that is what MITCO really wants to contribute, not just as a valuable supplier, but also a space where persons can come and understand and learn the craft.
Well, the total process of making a finished pan involves the crafting, then the first tuning, which is what takes place after the burning. You then carry it to somewhere to be finished, whether it's painted or powder coated or chromed. After that process, it comes back for a second tuning, which is called the fine tuning or the blending. So that realistically, one instrument will take about 3 to 4 weeks, all things being equal, from the start of the process to having an instrument ready to be delivered to a customer, whether the customer is an individual or a band.
As Trinidad and Tobago moves towards obtaining geographical indication status for the steel pan, the benefits extend beyond the musicians and craftsmen directly involved in its production. Manufacturers of related products, such as sticks, cases, or stands, could gain significantly from this designation.
My name is Leroy Wilson, CEO/manager of Pan 2000. We make sticks, cases, and stands. We've been in existence, well, since 1999. And based on my knowledge in pan, by playing in Disneyland, Hollywood, Beverly Hills, you understand not how you're supposed to look, but how your product's supposed to look. You want to know, even though Trinidad is a simple place, it's small, yes, but we could produce quality product.
The steel pan is not only a tradition to preserve, it is also a source of income for many in the community, and there's a growing concern about protecting the authenticity and integrity of the steel pan.
Just the fact that this is the birthplace of the instrument plays a big role in how people receive the instrument. It coming from Trinidad, those who know and know that this is the birthplace, this is the place where the soul of the people is in the instrument. If they get it from somewhere else, it may be a vessel with no soul. It may sound good, but it's not a Trinidad and Tobago steel pan. Well, the value of the GI is it would indicate to the world once and for all where the steel pan was born, because there's a lot of misconception out there.
Without proper intellectual property protection, inferior quality replicas undermine the market for authentic Trinidadian steel pans, threatening the livelihoods of local artisans and diluting the cultural significance of this musical treasure.
The GI is critically important. I don't think anybody who is involved in pan in Trinidad and Tobago could deny that. primarily because there are a lot of people who are a lot more savvy at marketing and so on in the outer world who are quietly and sometimes indiscreetly claiming pan as their own, so that the GI will further cement the fact that the steel pan belongs to Trinidad and Tobago.
Stakeholders, including musicians, craftsmen, policymakers, and cultural advocates, are actively collaborating to secure GI status for the steel pan.
And we have been working together with the working group, with the producers, with all the stakeholders on the drafting of the geographical indication specification, trying to define the qualities and the characteristic of the product, the process of production, the control system, and we are here today in order to agree on the different things we discussed.
I must say that today is indeed a proud moment for the steel pan community and by extension Trinidad and Tobago. This GI is of particular interest to Trinidad and Tobago because we are the birthplace of the steel pan. And of course, being able to bring our producers together to discuss the way forward, to have that particular brand that we can now say that Trinidad and Tobago is the birthplace of the steel pan, that in itself is a significant achievement for all of us. And Pan Trinbago is extremely proud to be a part of the process.
I think it has to be a collaborative front. We can't do it alone. We definitely need the support of trade, we need the support of tourism, we need the support of the government and whole, where we see the necessary points of the value chain that needs the support and lend that support. Having things accessible via chroming, having quality drums, talking to the artisans on how they are going to move their products around. All these things are necessary towards the next steps.
As Trinidad and Tobago continues its journey towards securing GI status for the steel pan, it sends a powerful message to the world about the importance of preserving cultural heritage to boost economic growth in the region and enhance local community well-being.
Beginning the GI for the steel pan definitely brings the artisans together. It's critical for us to see ourselves as one energy through the point of collaborating to be able to present ourselves as an authentic instrument to the world.
Well, I think one of the things that this was able to do was to bring our producers together.
If what I'm doing becomes part of a GI that will represent something for Trinidad, then I'm doing something right. That will contribute to Trinidad.
By protecting the steel pan, Trinidad and Tobago not only honors their past, but also ensures a vibrant future for generations to come.
The future, I think, lies in the kids. If we do not start encouraging and pressing upon or even enticing the youths to get involved with steel pan manufacturing, there is no future. So I think Midco's approach to that is bringing in schools, making them have tours, meet the professional artisans, let them understand the level of career opportunity that this space and this sector brings towards them. So I'm seeing this whole movement behind the GI as important, necessary, and critical to take us to the next level of steel pan manufacturing.